皆さんこんにちは、中です。はい、本日もヒットマン2のストーリーやっていきます。で、本日はこのアナザーライフをやっていきます。スタート。
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Oh. ついに
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
おーっと、なんだ。ムービーだけだったみたいですね。じゃあ早速ミッションやっていきましょう。
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems
殺す
workable.
のか。
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
髪型が四角いんだよな。とりあえず。よし、ということで、ターゲットは2人、そしてプラスで手がかりを見つけるということですね。プランニングはもう特に変える必要ないでしょう。プレイ。
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
やるか。やってやるか。まさに殺し屋って見た目してるよな、これ。
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel.
ちょっと待ってね。そんなことより先に。
But these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
お前かよ。ここで撃てば終わりじゃね？
is Nolan Cassidy. Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
あっちの敵か。これここでもう撃っちゃえば終わりじゃね？ああ、こんなところにもいるのね。なるほど。街中で堂々と殺し屋なんていないしな、そもそも。うん。よし。普通にミッションやっていきましょう。適当プレイやってれば普通にできるんだけどね。適当プレイじゃなくて、初見プレイで楽しんでやるっていうところで、今回はミッションをやっていきましょう。開けられないのか。そうか。
I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me.
You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it
YouTube で
collapses.
できちゃった急
Look
に。
it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it.
I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday. There are just so many letters.
どうやってこいつに変装する？
Patty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit against Janus? Venus, that old Russian guy I talked about.
家に入るしかないよな。入れないよな。ここか。ここだな。いや待てよ。オッケー。きたー。でこのモグラの穴って何なん、そもそも。塞ご。あ、塞げない。スタッシュから爆発。スタッシュあれか。取られたから奪い取ってこいってことか。違うか。というわけでもない。
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
入れてくれないのね。入るけど。入れるけど。危ね。オッケー。いいね、スムーズにいけたよ今のところ。
Lifestyle.
庭に潜入するの。
Magazine personnel. Got it. How?
入れないよな。あ、鍵持ってる。じゃあどこまで来るんだ。全然出てこないな。監視カメラ邪魔だね。監視カメラは。処刑。危ねえ。こいつやっときたいよな。危険だから。待ってよ。危ない危ない危ない。こいつが危ないだけで別にあいつ危なくねえからな。
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus's complaints. Follow me. As you can see, we have a mole issue. Now, I know a permanent solution might take some time, but if you could just fill the holes by the end of the day, that'd be great. Come find me when you're done.
OK。モグラの穴を塞ぐ道具を入手する。 危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ。あ、GG かこっち。オッケー。じゃあ隠しときましょう。オッケー。危なかった危なかった。もう一つは自宅の鍵。ありがてえ。モグラの穴を塞ぐって普通に塞げばいいのにどうしたらいいんだろう。これか。野球ボール。野球ボールで穴塞ぐってやべえな。はい。普通に爆弾仕掛ければいいのか。なんかダメな気がする。人が通るところを埋めるべきなような気がするんだよな。
Hello, sir.
ハロー。いい道具あった。メール用に使えるのかな。レンチ。道具が足りんな。なんか道具手に入りそうだけど、ちょっと待ってね。これでいいや。炭酸飲料。オッケー。終わったぞい。
I'm done.
Great. Let me have a quick look. A bit unorthodox, maybe, but you got the job done. Let me get Mr. Janus so we can inspect it for himself.
あ、そこ。
Oh, here he is. Mr. Janus.
All right. Janus should be here to inspect the work soon, 47. Janus. Cold War spy master. Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
これでどうだ。
Still,
これはバレないだろう。だって
we
俺
are
はいない。
close now, 47.
Move to flanking position.
Roger that.
バレたバレた。ダメだ。うわー、ダメだった。今のいいと思ったんだけどな。この辺は何でもよくて、ここが最優先でリモコン式爆弾。あとは適当に埋める。
Such a fool! How could you forget the class?
How long did he talk for?
耳がかゆい。
Zoned out eventually. It's not as bad as that time I used the ground.
どこだ？あっちか。やべ、もう一個探してこなきゃ。野球ボールありそう。野球ボールじゃない、これなんだ？
Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the computer.
回収する。これか。あ、リンゴじゃ防げない。そんな。あったあった。これだこれだ。よーし。家主さんぶっ飛ばすぞ。
I'm done.
Great. Let me have a quick look. A bit unorthodox, maybe, but you got the job done.
ああ、そうだよね。
Let me get Mr. Janus so he can inspect it for himself.
R トリガー。
All right. Janus should be here to inspect the work soon, 47.
Just to warn you, I'm sure this whole inspection's gonna remind Janus about something exciting from his past. And I'm sure that he's gonna tell us all about it.
マジで？
Get out of here. So, just to warn you, I'm sure this whole inspection's gonna remind you. Here he is. Mr. Janus.
僕は隠れさせていただくよ。だって危ないもん。
So the holes are filled, huh?
Yes, Mr. Janus. The gardener took a bit of an unorthodox approach, but they do look filled to me.
Well, I think I'll be the judge of that myself. Thank you very much. Moles, moles, moles. Reminds me of a funny story. The embassy in Nicaragua in 1986. Carmen. She had a charming mole right next to her perfectly luscious, plump lips. I discovered the mole was fake after we kissed, and it got stuck on my cheek. I kept it in a tin box to remind me of her.
なんかダメな気がする。
After they sent her to the camp.
あ、全部見ていくのね。ならいいや。ワイヤでワイヤでワイヤで。
Once I controlled the whole world. Now I can't even control my own backyard.
3つ目。これは違う。これじゃない。これはぶっ飛ばすべきものではない。
Janus.